we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.
Quite an interesting couple of weeks. I'll go from the start and then I'll explain exactly my thought process and why I've sort of kicked myself into gear. So I got an email from ITV asking if they could use some of my footage on Love Your Weekend with Alan Titchmarsh, which airs this weekend, Sunday the 15th, and it's on between 10 AM till I think it's 12 AM. I'll double check that and I'll pop it in the comments. Yeah, so that happened about 3 or 4 weeks ago, and I've been scrambling. I've just thought, do you know what? If that's not a kick up the backside, I don't know what is. So I've got myself an Etsy store open, and then just to further add motivation, within minutes of me announcing it, a lady bought a couple of prints off me, which was absolutely fantastic. And so she'd seen some of the prints that were in Panic Park Art Gallery. Basically, I got commended, highly commended, and a couple of my prints have been in Panic Park Art Gallery in Whitby for for a month now. Anyway, she basically said, I've seen your prints in the art gallery, and that's prompted me to sort of follow you. And then as soon as I've opened a store, she's quickly jumped in. She made a recommendation of another print that I should make available, and when I did, she bought that one as well. So I just thought it was just really lovely. So I've had a couple of really good confidence boosters this last couple of weeks. So I've also got myself a website up and running now. So I'll be basically offering photography and videography services. Yeah, it's just absolutely fantastic, really. So yeah, I just thought I'd share that with you. With everything sort of getting a move on, I've got a couple of items that I bought as well. So I don't know if you can tell if the sound's any better or not. I'm hoping it is. But we got the wireless, the Rode wireless Go 2. I just feel that I must make sort of the sound more consistent, because it's not fair really to expect you guys to put up with bad sound. Yeah, so I thought I'd just sort of share these things with you and let you know what's been going on, really. But I'd really appreciate if you could check out maybe the website and let me know what you think. Obviously the Etsy store as well, slowly expanding. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just have 10 prints available for each one, and then once they're gone. And then it just helps me keep the store new and invigorated and stuff like that. So there'll be limited edition. Generally what I'll do is I'll do sort of a spin around of the store every now and then. And then if 10 prints sell, they'll be removed from the store until the year after. And then obviously I'll aim to keep everything on there brand new, but if anything's in high demand, maybe I'll make a sort of an exception for that. But yeah, fantastic. I'll whip around now and see if I can find a few shots. And yeah, brilliant. Thanks for joining, and I hope you enjoy. So I'm just by the River Esk. As you guys probably know, this is one of my favourite spots, and I usually struggle to shoot here But I ain't even got my camera out, and I know that this is a panorama shot. So I'm not going to be doing any stitching and burning. It's just going to be dead simple. I'm just going to get as wide as I can, incorporate some of this wild garlic to complement the beautiful River Esk. So if you bear with me a second, I'll get the camera out and then we'll show you the shot. I often hear and sometimes feel that woodland and this sort of scene is best served in autumn, but by God, it looks beautiful at the moment. I don't think anything quite can beat spring than any other thing in a woodland. It just simply is absolutely stunning. And it's just lovely as well how when the seasons change, you go from such extremes in your photography. It just keeps landscape photography alive, and each season comes something new and just keeps it exciting, and it's just absolutely fantastic. I absolutely love it. This is the first time I have seen such bloom here on this particular part of the River Esk, and it's just absolutely littered with wild garlic at this point, and there's lots of bluebells as well. And so I'm just going to try and find a bluebell part now for me to try and capture some of it. Another thing that I found absolutely sort of refreshing, this time of year there's so much foliage. Let me just zoom that in for you. So much foliage. It helps illuminate the sky just absolutely fantastically, and it just makes things so much easier. And with this sort of scene, a little bit of light doesn't actually do anything wrong for it. So it's just a win-win. I'll pop on screen for you that photo now of what I've just caught, and I'm going to go hunting for some bluebells, I think, for the next one. So I'll get back to you shortly. So I'd just like to do a little bit of a walk around now. So I've put the other video camera away just so I can have my photo one to hand. So I'd just like to get a combination of the bluebells and the garlic if possible. We've got a perfect one here just as the light sort of hits it. It's a manual focus, this one, I think. See if we can get a nice little composition here. I'll just pop that on screen for you now, but that was absolutely fantastic. Beautiful. This lens is just so versatile, the 24-70 f4 kit lens that comes with the Nikon, and it's just, it does everything. I just don't want to stand on any of the well, I don't want to stand on anything because it's just all so beautiful, but I've got to get through here. I've just found another little one that I quite like the look of, so So I'll just try and get any sky out because it's just a bit distracting. I think I'm just going to put it in a square crop for this one. Just simplifies it a bit really. It's just perfect. So got quite a nice dark background on that one. Yeah, today's about spring, clearly. Oh dear. Yeah, that was lovely, just seeing that little scene there. Vastly different from the last time I was here. This one different again, if you remember it in the last video. The light's different again, so we'll pop it on a full and I can deal with the crop later, but ISO 500. We can knock that down a bit. There we go. Much better. I'll pop that on screen for you. I'll pop the old one on as well. I'm quite excited to get to this little old oak that I photographed before in foggy conditions. I'm hoping there's some sort of bluebells around it, but we'll see. Favourite scenes in here. Beautiful. So I'm just trying to get rid of a bit of the mid-ground. These grasses complement the tree. I'll zoom out as far as I can because I can crop a little bit. We do have some bluebells in here, so it'd be quite nice to get them in. Beautiful. I'll pop that on screen for you now.
I got nothing to worry about when you're by my side. I got nothing to worry about when you're by my side. I looked out and I saw the rain. I wanted it to go away. I felt the weight of it all come down. I braced from the deafening sound.